Hey guys, Jedi Disciple 91, back at it again with an F1 race. Last, the question mark challenge with Lewis Hamilton. With the lights out and away we go for the Russian Grand Prix. There we are, as you can see. Darting around, trying to find a gap. And we found one, down the inside. Oh yes. That's what I'm talking about. Look how many cars we just passed there. That's impressive. So we head into the infamous turn 3 where Vettel had his crash in 2016. We go down the inside. Contact with Carlos Sainz. But we continue on in the beginning of this Russian Grand Prix. Now, keep in mind that this is a 5-lap race because my beautiful recording, my DVR, will only record 10 minutes. And yeah, so. Plus, I think you guys would get bored if I did a 25% race. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, if you get bored, then yeah, sorry, I can't really do anything. But I'm like trying to find some highlights, you know? So we are riding on board with Esteban Ocon. Nothing really major happening. Currently, Valtteri Bottas is leading. It's quite deja vu, you know, because he won here in 2017. So down the inside. Oh my gosh, that was late. Yeah, we're driving as Lewis Hamilton. If you missed it the first time. Man, that was pretty good. Anyway, continuing on with Sergio Perez doing surprisingly well, up in 4th place. That's pretty dang good for Force India. So, on board with the Williams of, is that Massa? I think it's Massa, right? No, it's Stroll, okay. On board with, well, not on board, but following Stroll here. Switching cameras, okay. Who's our next victim gonna be? Oh, there we go. That, like, turn 13 and 14 section is so off camber. It really throws me off. Oh, and yeah, if you wanted to know, I'm racing with all assist off, and I haven't realized already, I'm a pretty terrible driver, especially with all assist off. Therefore, I've turned down the difficulty to 40. Yeah. Normally I have it on 85, but that's when I have all assists on. Well, nearly all of them. Wait, apart from braking assist, obviously. I mean, everything else is on, so little cheeky pleb. Anyway, yeah, here, going wide. You know, on this track, most of the corners are like very blind apexes. And, yeah. You need really good depth perception. Ooh, big lock up there. From, I think that was the Williams of Lance Stroll. Who, by the way, I'm recording this in December of 2017. So the F1 season just ended. And I don't think Stroll did an amazing job this year. I mean, his podium in Azerbaijan and his front row in Italy was quite impressive, sure, but they were both because of luck, really. hasn't really shown anything. I mean, Abu Dhabi, he got last. Yeah. Meanwhile, his teammate has been getting a pretty consistent point streak lately. So, anyway, continuing on. Switching cameras again to the Red Bull of Daniel Ricciardo. Honey Badger. Turn 1 on this track is so, like, interesting. Because especially on the opening lap, very, very awkward to go through. Like, sometimes even 4 wide. Especially with this year's cars, they're so much wider. Really dangerous. Anyway, back on board with Danny Rick. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever been to an F1 race? It's actually really good now. Really cool. Now, because Liberty Media owns the sport. They have a bunch of cool stuff. Oh! Ricardo tries around the outside. But he's gonna think better of it. And keep to himself. Anyway, yeah, back onto what I was saying. Because Liberty Media now owns the sport, going to an F1 race is so fun. They have like so many concerts. Well, I was there before, but they have a lot of concerts and they have a lot of stuff like F1 driver training. How fit do you need to be a driver? They have simulators. They have pit stop practice. They have a bunch of really cool stuff. And yeah, it's just a really cool experience all in all. Now you can buy a grandstand ticket, but I think the better buy is just getting general admission, because you get admission to pretty much everything, and you can just walk around and view different spots of the track instead of having to be stuck in one bleacher the whole race. I haven't actually been counting the laps, so I don't know if this is the final lap. Maybe we have one. No, I think we have one more lap after this. Yeah. Pretty sure we have one more lap after this. But yeah, penultimate lap. As we ride on board with Daniel Ricciardo. Anyway, I don't really think anything interesting happens for the rest of the race, except at the end. I have a surprise for you at the end. Yeah, so that's all I really have to say, and hope you guys have a wonderful day, or night, or whatever. And yeah, Dead Disciple 91 out. Peace.
Compared to our drivers here, they've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davis.